Well, all they do is have toga parties. That's the only function of
that is true.
That's essentially the only function of a college in this game in the first place. And now we've turned off all potential other functions.
Exactly.
So it's literally just a place to have toga parties.
So I just realized something. What's one slang for a guitar? Hint, it's right next to the guitar.
String box, strummy bob. Oh yeah, your axe, of course, your axe.
so that's kind of fitting, actually.
That's pretty good. You could make the road that connects them eventually be in the shape of an arrow. There it is. There's my axe.
There it is. It's an axe. All right. I don't think this is ever gonna actually connect.
I mean, so long as it provides a place for the water to not flood the city.
This is just a really long reservoir.
It's not our first really long reservoir.
That's true. That's true. Oh, you're talking about this one.
There's yes, and also the what used to be the river, and also
yes.
Does the campus area work like the parks in that once it upgrades, you can build it in any campus area?
Yes.
I should have just assumed that instead of giving you that
the hint.
that bit of my mental processing.
Indeed. That's pretty fancy.
Very nice. That's really good.
If only it wasn't raining. I mean, I can temporarily turn the rain off. I love how even like the little fret thing at the end is lit up. Yeah. The only thing that's not lit are the
strings.
Pegs.
Yeah.
The strings and the pegs.
Yeah. Most attractive city again.
I think it's got to be because of the
guitar. People come here just to see it, and
he doesn't exist anymore.
He's not real.
Yes.
Ironically, they come here to see the road guitar, but you literally can't see it. The only way you can see it is if you were flying over.
But they flew in. Yeah. Well, I guess they didn't
fly. How did they fly in?
We don't have an airport yet.
Hey, you did it again? Your temperature is in Fahrenloser units.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did. You scrolled past it, and scrolling caused it to change the units.
All right. I
noticed that our temperature was tanking, and it was tanking in the wrong units.
Yes. 5. I count 5.
I count 5. I count dead bodies. Because it's 9 degrees and they can't heat themselves, and the temperature is still dropping. Did we just enter a nuclear winter? What just happened?
Maybe it's because it's night. I wonder if that affects it, but because we didn't have the cycle on, it doesn't.
But that I mean, if that's the case, then that's a bug, because that should just be a graphical effect.
But it's under in gameplay, and it's next to use random disasters. And dynamic weather, which also affects like the rain and snow affects.
That's interesting.
Like roads
so the day-night cycle actually matters.
Yes.
Particularly when you have districts that can't heat.
Exactly. Ooh. Oh, and now that it can become night, we can actually scare the animals.
Yes, we can scare the animals again.
Look at that angle. That's more than 45 degrees.
That's real bad.
Okay, maybe it is.
Oh, and the like immediate click.
Yes.
And doink. Okay, now you're fine.
That looks. Yeah. Just imagine riding in this. you really better be strapped in.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if the seats are like. The seats are like parallel to the windows, so you're like facing
so everybody
towards the
just
center.
Falls
so
down
then you just
and clumps to one side.
Exactly, and like you just like bump into everybody. You like basically lean up.
Yeah,
it's a way to get to know people, basically.
Maybe this is why High Grounds Park isn't popular. It's just that nobody's willing to brave the.
We have had 0 total visitors.
Line up there.
Yeah, nobody wants to visit.
At least they're bringing garbage and trash up there while they're not visiting the...
Yes, exactly. The lack of people are bringing garbage and trash up.
So, our zoo with no animals...
Pet cemetery?
Yeah. And you know how it barely lets us build any educational facilities in colleges? Kind of decided to put those two concepts together. I would like a new college, a competitor for Via Maximus, that has only dorms and melting mushroom statues.
The problem with having a competitor is that I have actually seen it completely drop the attendance of the other university, which means that this may never get to 4 stars, but oh well. Oh well.
Wait. Accessibility, I'm sure, is part of it, so maybe if you put it in the middle of the 10-kilometer...
No, I don't think accessibility is part of it. I don't think they're smart enough for that, no. Can I only do one?
Oh, is it like a unique thing you can only make?
I think I can only make one.
Oh dear. Do you have any other options?
I didn't know that. I mean, I could do a university, but then...
Do we want to prevent ourselves from having a real university? Is that your only other option?
Yes. Oh, trade school.
There we go.
Of course, trade school.
That'll do. How much does it cost to go to this university? Well, we don't actually have any degree programs or any faculty, so... We are in business, quite literally. Hashtag trade school.
Should we have visiting scholars?
Yeah, sure. I mean, there's no
faculty bonus.
There's no lecture halls for them to teach in. It's a surprise TOGA party already.
Wow. All right, we do have students coming in. Here comes
the students. What would happen if you turned off the admin building? Tuition fees is 0, but students are still going up. So without an administration building, they can't accept fees.
That's the only thing. They can't collect tuition.
But given that we're not teaching them, it's sort of immoral for us to collect tuition anyway.
Exactly. So now it's just a bunch of free
it's dormitories just sort of sitting there. Well, we don't know if they're free.
That's true, yeah. We still do have enough students right now here, so hopefully they are dropping.
Going down.
But we just need over 1,200.
Exactly drop very fast, yeah. There we go. Yeah, it's simple enough.
Those buildings really do look like tenements.
They look a little bit like prisons.
Yeah, well, I mean, tenements, prisons, same difference. Yeah. They're having a lot of fun in the slums, though, so that's a thing.
All they do is have TOGA parties. That's the only function of
that is true.
That's essentially the only function of a college in this game in the first place, and now we've turned off all potential other functions.
Exactly.
So it's literally just a place to have TOGA parties. This is good. This is fine.
Are you treating this like an intersection? Just go through it. It's not a real oh my god. Come on. You're really gonna be that way? There. That was what was slowing them down. They had to pause here to make sure there was enough room in this non-intersection. I think that was the only problem with this roundabout.
Well...
Where has everybody gone? Where are you, Earl?
What are you talking about?
What?
Could not be farther from any abandoned building.
Exactly.
Somehow that just fixed the lineup entirely.
I guess so.
Well,
I don't understand it. One thing.
Nobody's willing to take that route anymore.
No. Well, that might be part of it too. But having day-night cycle, I think also affects
maybe
traffic. I think there are rush hours.
We've really turned on and off daylight cycle completely willy-nilly under the assumption that it didn't actually affect gameplay at all.
That is correct. Poor Flint. They got too cold and they left, but now that it's becoming day, they're going to come back.
They're going to move
for the next for once, and it's a day-night cycle of abandonment.
Flint, people move in the day and then they realize it's cold and move out the same night.
Exactly. You need like a little sound effect every time I go by the guitar. It's just like a guitar.
Yeah, because it's not. My editing isn't already getting annoying every time you go to Illuminatiton. How are my kids supposed to play outside? Well, outside of there is the graveyard, so maybe they're not.
In fact,
what is that symbol on the graveyard?
Speaking of which, it's still emptying? It's not. 666. Oh, why is it not emptying?
Because 666.
See, it keeps going up to 10, and it says hers. So it's like it's trying to take 10 out, but is this a highway? I don't think it is. And I can't relocate it because...
Yeah, you can't actually dig up all the bodies.
This is just bugged.
That seems bugged. Well, that's fine. That can just stay there. I mean, it's at 666, so it seems about appropriate. Well, now it's somehow gone down to 656, or maybe not.
I think it has.
No, it looks like the hearses try to get some bodies out and then eventually give up and come back.
Oh, yeah, because it still says 1 in use, so once that 1 goes back, okay. This is actually a reference to something. Is it Hail or Cheers? I have
no clue what this is a reference to.
It's supposedly the lyrics, if you listen to Stairway to Heaven in reverse.
It's that, okay.
Yeah, not Cheers and not Hail, but here's to my sweet Satan.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures.
I mean, it's on the road to Flint.
Yeah. Will it happen before the 1st?
Nope.
Probably not, given that the sinkholes seem to take like 6.5 months to actually occur.
April Fools!
Okay, I think it's time to refocus back on the oldest parts of town again. Not on the Detroit side, on the non-Detroit side. And on the... Yeah, exactly where you're looking, basically. Over to... so on one extreme over to Hickory Street, and on the other extreme right over to the middle of the edge of the oblast. So that whole region, and then at the top of the screen direction, just right to the end, I guess. Well, and then right up to that road with Pet Cemetery. I want it all unzoned. I want no one there. We're pulling out. This area is no longer salvageable. We have abandoned the operation.
Probably what happened was there was a nuclear meltdown, and this is the exclusion zone.
Yeah, there we go. With a very contained nuclear meltdown.
Yes.
And it's only exclusion for living there. You're certainly allowed to drive through.
And we do still have a high school and a firehouse.
And a wind turbine.
And a wind turbine.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, we still have a sinkhole coming. You're right, It does take forever.
Yeah. It also takes them a long time to move out.
Yes,
squatters,
some of them do,
get the hell out of here. Look at how much nicer it looks when there's nothing there. It all immediately becomes grassy, of course.
Yes.
It takes no time for nature to reclaim.
No, it's just that in this world, the dirt is green.
That makes sense. Oh, no!
Right between,
between a pointless road
and the real road. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave that as is.
Okie dokie.
It's almost tempting to try and
make it so that literally only powers the school and
what was I? Oh yeah, so this cemetery in one of these cemeteries, this one right here, is emptied a long time ago.
Yep, just been sitting there.
Oh.
Well, no,
I think they got 10 out.
Oh, no, you're right.
Did,
yep, they did. Dang, okay. Oh, well, they somehow eventually managed to...
Yes,
so
exactly.
That is actually emptying. It's just going to take forever.
Very slowly. This is really backed up.
Luckily, it's nice and long, so it has plenty of room to back up into. The perfect solution to the backup problem.
Apparently it is. Apparently that is the solution. You just make really long things.
Make really long roads.
So I have some bad news.
Uh-oh.
Via Maximus is now below 1200. Also, the slums is not up to 500. I tried adding in another dormitory, but that didn't seem to help.
I mean, it's pretty full considering the fact that how did they ever register given that there's no administrative building?
True. So I think the solution is just to get more people in the city.
Right.
That should
Your income is also Down a little bit. So I had a particular demand that I wanted to stuff in sort of near the end of the session so that we would have plenty of time to suffer it afterwards. And it's going to take a while for you to do it, and it's going to undo not only earlier demands from the series, but earlier demands I made today.
Okay.
Oh, this is easily the most evil thing I've ever done. Easily the worst thing I've done to this city.
Okay.